हेलो एंड वेलकम। मैं हूँ आरजे विकी और मेरे साथ इस वक्त बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट है ऑल द वे फ्रॉम यूके, लेकिन वो आई है दुबई में। व्हाई? बिकॉज शी लव्स दुबई ऑफ कोर्स, एंड हर नेम इज आरजूट्रा। नाम से तो लगता नहीं है कि वो हिंदी, उर्दू या पंजाबी में गाना गाती है, लेकिन जब वो गाती है ना तो फिर वो कहते हैं ना कि यार क्लासिक मेलोडी आवाज जिसे कहते हैं ना, वो है आरजूट्रा हमारे साथ। हाय आरजूट्रा, हाउ यू डूइंग?
Hi, RJ Vicky. How are you doing?
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। आपका नाम जो है आरजूट्रा, डू यू स्पीक अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ हिंदी?
Um, Hindi थोड़ी थोड़ी आती है मगर थोड़ा like it's not very fluent basically.
सो
So
यू आर फ्रॉम यूके, you've come to दुबई, आपका नाम आरजूट्रा है। जस्ट टू गिव अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन टू पीपल, आरजूट्रा उसको अगर आप ब्रेक करेंगे ना, सो आरजू मींस विश, ड्रीम, डिजायर, एंड ट्रा इज फ्रॉम क्लियोपैट्रा का ट्रा, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग। हैव आई गॉट द ट्रिविया राइट अराउंड योर नेम?
I'm really amazed, RJ Vicky. Normally people are asking me and I'm having to explain to them. And I'm really amazed. How do you know? How did you know that the TRA is from Cleopatra? I really want
Because
to know who told you.
because we
You're
met
right.
we met some time ago.
I know, but at that time, I'll tell you, RJ Vicky, when I met you 1 year back, I was still thinking about my new artist name. I didn't even fix it at that time. So somebody in this small
Universe.
world, in this small world that we live in, has told you this secret.
But
I
welcome
want to
to
know who it
Dubai.
was.
It's amazing to
Thank
have you here. And a little while ago, you were complaining about the weather, and we were like, no, it's getting colder. It's getting great.
I feel like it's getting hotter. It's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. Like literally last night, I was on the balcony and this was like midnight, and I was sweating just in 2 minutes of being on the balcony. I said, you know what? Please let me go back to the UK. I want to go back to the snow and the cold and the rain.
Amazing. I mean, you've been here for like 10 days now, and you've not experienced the Dubai you already used to experience it, or
I think so. I've been here last summer when it was August time. Obviously, that was hot. But the funny thing is that last August when I came, I was literally in my hotel, then taxi and studio, then hotel, taxi, studio. This time it's been a little bit different. I don't know, maybe because I've got a balcony. Last time I didn't have a balcony, and and I was doing also a photo shoot a few days ago, so we were having to do a little bit of outside work. But for some reason, this time in this trip, I'm feeling it a bit more. Maybe it's the humidity or something. I don't know. But
maybe you're growing sexier, maybe you're growing hotter day by day
hotter, no,
because
that's you. That's you, RJ Vicky. No one can be as sexy or as hot as you. No, I'm sorry. So we are
this
just we're
goes
just
two way.
wanting to be we're just wanting to be like RJ Vicky. Aren't we all wanting to be like RJ Vicky?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. I was checking out
I,
your videos on YouTube, and I saw that video Mast. And believe me, he was sizzling on the screen. It was so sexy to watch you on the screen. And I was like, wow. And you've taken so much of effort, not only be it singing, learning the language, Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, and singing, of course, and then looking so awesome on screen. I mean, this is like one great combination to have, Arzutra.
Vicky, like we are just aspiring to be as sexy as yourself, on screen. So that was you were the inspiration behind the look in the Must video. And you will be the inspiration behind the look in all of my forthcoming videos.
This has never
I mean,
happened
come
to
on,
me.
look, I've just woken up. Look at me, look at you, come on. I mean, I've got a mirror right in front of me right now, and all I think about is, mirror, mirror, who's the most beautiful of them all? And then it answers back, RJ Vicky. And I just want to like get a bottle and smash the mirror.
Wow. You've had a great night out, I can assume. You're completely in your senses, right?
Oh my God, I'm always in my senses. It's just I think it's the Dubai heat, it just after a while it starts getting to your head.
True,
So
that's there. But yeah, coming to your song now, Tumhari. I mean, I heard the song. You've also got it remixed by DJ Shadow as well. And the song is amazing. I mean, it's got a nice acoustic feel and a good vibe to it.
Thank you so much. It's actually one of my favorite songs. Would you imagine that the song was written for one of my exes now? And it was meant to be as a birthday gift to him. And I was never meant to launch it publicly. It was just a little something like a personal thing from me to my ex-lover. And I got dumped 3 days before going to record it in the studio. Can you even believe that this thing happened? And I'm in the studio. This was actually last year. I'm in the studio recording this song and I am crying my eyeballs out. Like literally my mascara and everything, it's all like smudged and everything. And I'm in the booth and my producer's in the studio and he's like, what is going on, you know? And I had to tell him because I've never cried in a music studio before. I was so embarrassed. And he nearly sent me home. Like he said, you need to get a grip. And I was so embarrassed. And then luckily I got some food, had some water, and I thought I've come all this way to Dubai to record and I need to sort myself out. So we recorded the song and it turned out really nice. And then my producer and my team said, it's such a nice song. Why do we need to release it, you know, for the public? And so then we released it. And then shortly afterwards, I got a message from DJ Shadow on Instagram. And he knows my producer really well, they're both in Dubai. And he said, look, let me do a remix for you. So I thought, okay, fine, let's do a remix. And I was not expecting it to be that, like, it was such an amazing remix, which DJ Shadow had done. And I love it. I love the remix. And I love both the versions. I love the acoustic, I love the remix. And I feel like they both complement each other really well, you know? So it would be interesting
Exactly.
to know. It
Exactly.
would be
Every love song, if it is not remixed, it's like incomplete because for the song to live on forever and ever, it has to be remixed and recreated. That is where, you know that whatever original content you've created is loved by so many people. They want different versions of it.
exactly. So shall I get DJ Shadow to do another remix as well now? Is that what you're saying? You're like hinting at you want another remix, right?
No, I mean you come up with your original content, which is absolutely brilliant because not many people have this talent of, sticking to being an independent musician and also, getting a chance to perform everywhere in the world at these international events. So whatever you're doing is absolutely brilliant, and I am always up for original content, which you're doing great.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I want to try and do more covers, but I don't end up having time. I've done a couple of like Shreya Ghoshal, Kabhi Jo Badal, and a few others, and I just don't have time. I'm so much engrossed in the original content, and hopefully at some point I'll try and do some more Bollywood covers as well. So especially
Yeah.
because I love the Bollywood songs. Is actually how I've learned how to sing, you know. So I would love to do some tributes. To Lata Mangeshkar, Shreya Ghoshal. Shreya Ghoshal has actually been my idol, other than yourself, other than admiring you. But Shreya Ghoshal has been someone who, like her voice texture and her emotion, the way that she actually puts emotion in her voice. You know, it's not just her technique. Obviously, she's an amazing singer, but I just feel like I can connect to her when she's singing. And
Which is great.
she has one cover, not cover, sorry, the Teri Meri from Bodyguard movie, and she sings live in Doha concert. I think it must have been in the 1 or 2 years back, and it's on YouTube. And I prefer that live version of hers to the actual original version from the movie. And it's something that I'm so proud to say that Bollywood has been one of the biggest learnings that I've been able to actually take away in my own music.
Why are you here in Dubai? Why aren't you in Mumbai?
Oh my God. In Mumbai, I went to Mumbai actually. I went to Mumbai in February time, and just before the lockdown, it was about a week's trip. I met some amazing people. You must have heard of the singer Gajendra Verma. I met him, and it was amazing. I might end up doing a collab with him and a few others in the future. So my meetings were mainly around collabs when I went to Mumbai, and I had a few other like meetings, and I had my friends show me around Mumbai. I've never been before, first time in Mumbai, and it was so beautiful. I was thinking the same question, why am I not in Mumbai? Like, it's amazing. The food, the people, I loved it. And then, you know, going in the rickshaws, it was such an amazing experience. Um, I would love to go back to Mumbai. I think that after the lockdown, I will definitely plan to go back again. And I have to finish off my things in on my second album in Dubai. And actually, nobody knows this yet, but I'm working simultaneously on my second and third album. I know it sounds crazy, like that's very crazy, but second and third album are going parallel, side by side right now. So I'm like living in two different time zones all the time. But I think in the future, I would definitely end up going back to Mumbai and then doing some, mainly for the collabs. And I'm really excited about it because I have never done collabs before. I've just been doing my own independent solo stuff.
In fact, collaborations bring a great flavor in your music as well. And if you have these underground rap artists like Divine and all these guys coming in, it'll be more amazing for sure. But as it is, you are a great artist, and I've been following you since the time you came to our studios last year. And
Thank you.
I would
Likewise.
love that, if you could sing one line of Tumhari, but I don't know if you are comfortable singing it because it would remind you of your ex. Probably if you could.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. No worries. I'm well and truly over him now. I've cried my eyeballs out and no more tears left
On to the
from.
next one. Yeah.
Yeah, on to the next one now. So yes, I'm more than happy to sing this song for everyone who's listening right now.
Let's do it.
इश्क की बाजी तुमसे लगा के जान लुटाई दिल भी दिया है तेरी नजर में डूबे हैं ऐसे कतरा ओ कतरा तुमको जिया है मैं तुम्हारी बस तुम्हारी दिल में हारी दिल हारी तुझ पे कुर्बान है उम्र सारी दिल में हारी दिल हारी मैं तुम्हारी.
How could you leave you after this song?
I don't know. I always ask myself the same question.
Let's keep singing it till he comes back.
Oh my God.
So what are your plans now in Dubai? I mean, you're working on your second and third album simultaneously, which is a lot
Oh
of
my
work.
God, it's so crazy. I mean, who works on two albums at the same time? I've got no idea. I've got no idea.
But what are
Oh
your
my God.
plans now in Dubai?
Well, actually, oh, do you mean musically or you mean tourist-wise, looking at the rain
Anything.
tour?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I am dying. Don't tell my producer this, but I'm dying to do some tourist stuff. Like, just as long as you don't tell my producer, but I want to go to Wild Wadi. I want to go to the Creek. I want to go to Creek Harbour. I want to go to Dubai Mall, not for the aquarium, but I want to go shopping, like proper shopping. Yeah. Even though we have to wear a mask and all of that kind of stuff, but I love Dubai Mall. I want to go to the marina. I want to go to, I don't know, where else can I go? I'm not sure, like any. I want to do like, but the problem is right now, I'm literally in my hotel. Like now I'm in my hotel. After this, I'll get ready. I'll go to the studio. By 1 o'clock, I'll be in the studio until 1 o'clock at night. I'll come back to the hotel, eat butter chicken before I sleep. I know it's really bad. It's so naughty. And I only do it in Dubai. I only do this in Dubai.
Oh, is it?
I eat butter chicken before I sleep at night
Wow.
after the studio sessions.
And then
the
you work
worst,
out like crazy in the morning, yeah?
I don't even have time to work out. But yeah, like I'll do like 40 minutes or something, a quick session before I go to the studio. But literally the worst thing about having butter chicken and then sleeping is there's no gap in between. It's literally like having the butter chicken and then rolling over onto your side and going to sleep. And the worst part about it is I have breakfast in the hotel in the morning, and I wake up and I'm not hungry because I'm still full from the night before. Oh my God. And I only do this in Dubai, you know, no, not never in the UK.
You know,
So
whenever
it's something
whenever
I do.
people come, artists come here, it's more like a holiday for them, if I'm not wrong. You know, it's more like a chill time for them. Of course, there is work as well, but then this place
True.
makes you feel so holidayish, you know?
Yeah, kind of. Although I left my sunglasses in the UK. I'm like, I got to Dubai. I thought, oh my God, I left my sunglasses in the UK. So now I don't really feel like I'm on holiday because I don't have my shades. But anyway, you can't go outside anyway in this weather because it's so extreme. But yeah, because we're out of our normal routine. So even though there's a lot of work, there is a bit of a chill element to it, you know. I'm in another country, I'm overseas, I'm entitled to be a tourist, you know, in this country. I am a tourist.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
I want to do the touristy things, like have date
Yes.
and toffee pudding, and I want to go out and enjoy the sights. And in the UK, we take these things for granted.
Correct,
Because
correct. And yes, I mean, please be safe whenever you go out. Wear your mask, sanitize your hands, wash your hands all the time, and maintain social distancing. That's what the lockdown has taught us. And as an artist, for you, I'm sure you've got more time on your hand as well. You must have got a lot of time to be creative. How did you spend that time?
So I spent the lockdown actually working. And that's why I hate the lockdown,
You know, you
because
sound so boring right now because
thank
working,
you.
working,
I
working,
love you too. I
but
love
you're
you too.
not.
I love you too. Thank you so much. And there was me aspiring to be like you, inspired by you, and then he calls me
Acha,
boring. Like,
वापस
I'm
butter
sorry.
chicken. Butter.
The thing is that it's so true. Like, and I've always been a workaholic anyway, but the lockdown has made me more of a workaholic because
Oh,
there's nothing. I don't watch Netflix. I've
oh,
never watched. I
I
don't
thought
watch
lockdown
TV.
would have made you alcoholic instead of workaholic. It did to many people.
Shh, shh, don't tell anyone. Oh no. I actually no, don't. I have like alcohol twice a year. One is my birthday, and the other time is maybe somebody else's birthday. I don't really drink alcohol otherwise. And the third time is when I'm on an aeroplane and have some wine because I feel very uncomfortable on aeroplanes. But because I haven't been flying that much this year. So yeah, no, I'm actually trying to find ways like to relieve the workaholism because I became so engrossed in work. It was that you couldn't go out to meet friends, you couldn't go out to restaurants. And even now, would you believe in the UK, they've put a curfew. I
Correct.
think it just started today. So after 10 p.m., no restaurants, no bars, no clubs, everything, even restaurants from 10 p.m. all closed.
I mean, it's for the safety of people as well. But I'm sure,
Yeah.
you know, the songs that you've been making and you've been providing a lot of entertainment for people all these years. It keeps continuing. And this is something that, you know, during a lockdown, people want. They want a lot of positive messages coming across
Mm.
from their favorite celebrities. So, Arzutra, what is your message to everyone who's been through a tough time and for everyone who thinks that there's a lot of uncertainty coming up? What message would you like to give them?
So for me, I think the main thing really is under normal circumstances, I would say always follow your dreams and never let anyone or anything come between you and your dream. And I think sometimes that's easier said than done, you know, like especially when we're all under pressure to make money and earning an income and all of these things. And I think that for me, the main thing is always keeping um, that like your goals in your mind, you know, never lose sight of your goals, but then being true to your goals as well. So life's not always about, yes, we have to earn money and make a living, but that shouldn't be your end game. You know, we're here to serve people, whatever you aspire to be. Obviously I aspire to be like RJ Vicky, but whatever you aspire to be in your life, and the thing you should always have in your mind is we're here to serve the world. And then, you know, always think about how you can actually do better and better and better, and we be the best version of yourself, whatever that is. I mean, I'm a singer, but you might be an artist of another sort, or you might be a Formula One driver, or you know, a restaurant waiter, or a hotelier, whatever it is, anything. Be the best version of yourself. Don't be better than anyone else. Be the best. There is no one else out there like you. There's only one of you.
Awesome. And for more motivation talks, you can also follow Arzutra on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. She's everywhere. I mean, she's there everywhere to spread her positive messages. And
thank you. Likewise, you too. And it's very special for me to come to Dubai, and not just to work on my music, but also to have this talk with you, with RJ Vicky.
have a great stay in Dubai, and we will see you soon, someday in the
Thank
studios.
you. Hopefully in the studio. I'd love to see you in the studio next time. Thank you so much, RJ Vicky. And I love you all. God bless to all of the fans as well who are listening in on today's session.